You could have like actual like sea battle, like boat combat. Look, I just destroyed that boat. I'm gonna fire at this boat now. Oh, this is cool. Hello, this is Spyderrock, and today we're going to be checking out 5 useful add-ons that are pretty cool, pretty neat, pretty new, and generally interesting. These are, as always, from Minecraft Bedrock, aka Pocket Edition, aka Windows 10, aka Xbox, whatever you play on. The first add-on we're going to be checking out is the Player Corpse add-on by Poggy is Lit. This seems like a pretty interesting add-on. I'm going to just grab some stuff, put it in my inventory, you know, normal Minecraft stuff. I'm going to hop into survival, and this adds player corpses that will like essentially spawn when you die. So it's kind of fitting because I'm like a zombie. This is my Halloween skin. I like this skin a lot. Okay, I'm gonna do /kill. Oop, I misspelled it. /kill and die. And you can see that now I have a corpse on the ground. So these corpses come in different styles and things, and you can see that it gives me my actual death coordinates. It says I died at, and then those coordinates in the overworld. And then I go up to my corpse, and it says corpse of Spyderrock 10. I just realized I have keep inventory on, so this, okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna do a /kill, and you can see my stuff drops on the ground. It gives me my coordinates in the overworld. I'm pretty sure this is using game test. I don't know how they do this without game test, but you can crouch and punch it, and it will either let you do dust or spare. If you decide to turn your corpse into ash, or I guess dust, all stored items will be lost, but you can see if you interact with it, you can grab your stored items. And then I'm guessing spare is just like it leaves it there. But if you want to get rid of it, you can turn it into dust, and it'll do this little animation. It'll go away. You get your XP back, I guess. Maybe it gives you some XP, I don't know. Still a very neat add-on. I'm gonna give this add-on a 6 out of 10, which sounds bad, but that's just because of how small it is. I mean, it just adds the player corpses. In terms of like quality and polish, I gave it like a 9 out of 10, as well as creativity is like a 7 out of 10. It's a very good add-on, so definitely check this add-on out. There will be a link in the description. The next add-on we're going to be checking out is Idt Accessories by I'm Dark Tom. This is an add-on that adds in some new, I guess you could technically call them armor, but they're like these accessories. I really like the way they look. I mean, they remind me of like the, I don't know what you call them. I forget what you call them, artifact type things from Terraria, whatever they're called. The things that you can put on that are like not armor, but they give you buffs and stuff. Anyway, there's all kinds of things. For example, these bunny boots, which give you jump boost, which is very nice. And I do like the textures for them as well. They're really cool. They've got nice little 3D models. You can see there's like little bunnies on my feet. It's like little bunny slippers, which are so fun. I love them a lot. Okay, you've got a straw hat, which gives you hero of the village. Also, you get them for 10 seconds, whatever you have on. After you take them off, which is nice. The straw hat gives you hero of the village. I do like this straw hat design as well. It's very cool. But the hero of the village could be very useful to have like a specific hat for it. You don't really get much armor from it, so that's kind of the trade-off. But if you're in your village, you know that it's probably safe. You can do some nice village trading. One of my, I think the one that I think is most interesting is the Skulk Blindfold right here. So I'm gonna wait for this here of the village to go away. You can throw on the Skulk Blindfold, and it will give you strength too, but it'll also give you blindness. So you won't be able to sprint, you won't be able to see. I can see the general outline of things because I'm using RTX, and blindness with RTX is a little bugged. It does look really cool though. But you can see that I have strength 2 now. Where is that cow? There was a cow around here. And even with RTX, you won't be able to see mobs if they're outside of the range, which is fair. I mean, it doesn't make the blindness overpowered. But yes, you get strength and you get blindness. So if you want to, if you don't need to go like running around a lot, maybe you're chilling by a spawner or something and you just need that extra damage, this could be a good option for you. So yeah, strength and blindness, very neat. And also it does have a pretty cool little texture and model. Does look very nice. We've also got the let's see, night vision goggles, kind of an exact opposite. Let me wait for this to wear off. Night vision and blindness is a very interesting combination, but yes, these night vision goggles will give you complete night vision. They look kind of cool, a little bit goofy, but mostly kind of cool, as you can see on my head. And they give you night vision. As simple as that. This one I think fits least in with the game in comparison to some of these other things, but night vision goggles still very cool. And I do really like this like item textures for these. These all like, I don't know, I feel like they look really good. Like I could totally see these in like a high quality indie game, or I mean, you know, in Minecraft. We've got the Mecha Fist. This one's pretty cool. This one just gives you straight up strength too. It's kind of like the Skulk Blindfold without the blindness. This one does look really cool. It goes over your arm, and it literally gives you this whole like fist that you can use to beat things up. Obviously, it doesn't show up on the actual hand in in game, but it does give you this like nice fist that you can use. I don't know, gives you strength. Very cool. Necklace of slow falling. I don't know why a necklace was chosen for slow falling, but still pretty cool. Cool thing about it though is it only activates seemingly when you are actually falling. Like it wasn't activating when I was on the ground. As you can see, I'm on the ground and it doesn't activate, but it does activate if I am like a couple blocks above the ground. I saw this recently with the, I think it was the Paragliders add-on did something similar. I do like that actually. I think it's a very cool thing because then you don't have that little status effect of having slow falling constantly. It's only when you actually are falling when you need slow falling, so you can still like jump around normally and not have to worry about falling slowly every time you jump normally. It's only when you fall a decent enough distance that it might actually affect your you know, it might actually deal damage and stuff. So that's pretty neat. We have the Magma Mask, which apparently protects from fire. Once you start taking fire damage, I do feel kind of bad that I am kind of destroying this entire forest now. Okay, this is actually kind of a problem. Let me fix this problem. Hold on. This also apparently makes a 100% chance of spawning in a bastion treasure chest. I don't really know what that means. Like, does that mean like if when you go to the Nether, you're guaranteed to spawn in a bastion with a treasure? Also, I'm taking fire damage now, and it's not giving me the effect. Oh no, this is not good. I'm gonna throw these heart boxers on, and then I'm gonna slash effect FP regeneration just for a little bit to fill up some of this health. Then you can see now I actually have 4 bonus health because of my health boost thanks to my heart boxers, and they do look funny. My first thought is like Mario from Mario Odyssey is like with the, I don't know, I know you can get like heart boxers that you can wear. Let's see, we also have Cyborg Legs, which these are going to make you super fast and also super hungry. You get hunger 4 and speed 4, which I guess that makes sense. They make your legs move way faster, and in exchange you're exerting a lot more energy from running a lot faster, so you're going to be really hungry, and I'm actually kind of hungry right now in real life. I'll probably eat lunch after this. We've also got the farmer boots, which I don't entirely know how these work, but I'm pretty sure they just turn anything you walk on into like filled grass. Like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It does look kind of whack, but it is still pretty neat. These are all obtainable in survival. I believe some of them have crafting recipes. I do think they're pretty balanced because they do also have their own trade-offs that you get from actually wearing the things themselves. So these are pretty cool. This adds a decent bit of stuff and it's all done really well. So I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. I do think this is a fun little add-on to mess around with for sure. Next up is Better Weaponry by Zayuro-kun. I hope I said that at least mildly correctly. This adds a ton of stuff, more than just what you see here. It adds in all of these new weapons of all of the regular variants, as well as these new potions, and a new copper set of gear, which I mean, it's just copper gear. I've made copper gear before. I feel like everybody has made copper gear. But it adds copper gear that you can get. It's copper gear. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. But you can also get all these new weapons in copper. So all these weapons do have their own little abilities. For example, the battle axe. Here, let me spawn in some husks. So the battle axe, let's see. I believe the battle axe has a chance to give your enemies weakness, which I don't think it'll like literally show up, but I think it apparently disables their limbs or prevents them from using their arms, because I think the idea is that you cut off their arms so it like can prevent them from, it's not like a guaranteed thing, but it's like a chance, I'm pretty sure. They all kind of have their own abilities like that. You have the dagger, which you can use, will give you slowness, strength, and invisibility, so you can like, you know, sneak around behind and then start using the dagger again to like, I don't know, fight the mob. So you can see it's chasing me, oh no, but I use the dagger and it won't see me, and then I can attack it again and it'll kill whatever mob you're fighting. You've also got the hammer, which I'm not entirely sure how the hammer works. Oh, I died. I'm not entirely sure how the, oops, let me send that to dust. I forgot about the whole corpse thing. Not entirely sure how the hammer works, but oh, okay. So you can, I think, interact or crouch and interact, and it will have it'll like smash mobs away. Here, let me spawn in some mobs and see. So, okay, I just interact and it will kind of do like a shockwave, and I guess it sets the ground from grass to dirt. And it will send mobs flying away, so that's actually very, very neat. And these are available in all the variants, like I said, so you can get these in netherite or iron or, you know, all of those different things. You've got nunchucks things. I think these have a chance to give you like strength or just deal more damage on a hit. I think that you can do like combos. If you hit mobs enough, there's a chance that they will give you like bonus damage. Apparently it starts as a weak weapon, but if you keep attacking, the damage will sometimes increase, which is interesting. And then finally we have the spear, which is a Weapon, I think you can punch things with it, but it's not really meant for that. It's meant for throwing, so you can actually throw these spears. I am missing, but I am trying to throw the spear. There we go. So you can throw the spear. You'd think that the stack size of the spear would go down when you throw it, but I guess not. I guess you just get infinite throws, maybe? I'm not entirely... Oh, okay, so you can throw them a few times before actually running out of spear and having it go down one. I kind of feel bad for killing that wolf. But these do have crafting recipes, I believe. So if we scroll down here, you can see all of these crafting recipes here. They are kind of like you can just craft them like normal weapons and tools. This is a pretty neat add-on. This seems pretty neat, pretty well made. I'll give it a general 7 out of 10 all around. Next up, we have the Minimalist Boats add-on by Byron JVH. Hope I said that correctly. You can get this boat building table, which is this nice, cool looking texture. I do like the way this looks. And in the boat building table, you can craft all of these different boats and or like, I guess, boat parts, and then you can craft the boats with these boat parts. So there are a handful of different boats here. I think I have most of them here. I can't guarantee that I have all of them, honestly. Aha, I have found water. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little water area over here and spawn in some of these boats. Let me hop back into, actually I don't need to be in survival for this. So you can get different things. I believe there's a version of the raft you can get with a chest as well. I don't have all of these boats here. But you can see there are nice animations that play when you are using them, and they will give you just kind of more boat options, more cool looking boats, which is definitely cool if you just want to, like, I don't know, have more vehicles to drive around. Let's see, you can get a sailboat, which I presume, yeah, this is a pretty speedy boat in comparison. I don't know. It looks very nice though. You can see the rudder like changes. I think that's the rudder. I don't know boat stuff, but it changes based on where you're looking, and you can just kind of, you know, boat around. You can get a simple boat, which is, I think, just like a more regular Minecraft boat. Hold on. Let me spawn this in the water this time and not on land. Okay, so you can't ride around the simple boat. You do need a sail, I believe, to be able to sail the boat around, which does make sense. I mean, you know, you can't really just boat around without a sail. Like, you need a sail, or you need paddles, like, you know, like the raft. You've got the iron boat, which I'm assuming you also can't drive around on its own. Yeah, you actually need to have the motor. You can get a, let's see, okay, you can get a motorboat. So this is, I know it's missing something. Let's see. Let me grab some fuel here. So let me fuel up my boat here. There we go. Now I actually have fuel. So you do have to fuel up, you know, your iron boat and stuff, but it does have this really cool animation. And I mean, this has to be one of the highest quality boats I've seen. Like, look at this. It's just kind of boating around. I don't know. It's very cool. And then you can get more types of boats. So you've got the little motorboat, which is like the motorboat, but significantly smaller. Let me go ahead and fuel this guy up. Hold on. There we go. Fueled up. And you can take this guy around. Maybe seems a little bit slower or about the same speed, but I mean, it's kind of little in comparison. Kind of funny looking, honestly, but I like it. And then you can get the cannon boat. Now, I think the cannon boat is probably the coolest of all of the boats. It is like a motorboat, or maybe this is closer to the little boat. But if you fuel this up, then you actually have this cannon. And you can grab cannonballs, and if I think you can shoot with the cannonballs. Let's see. I don't entirely know how this works. Okay, so if you're in the boat and you like interact, you can fire cannonballs. So can you fire them at other boats? Yes, you can. Although I don't know that it's actually gonna break the boat. Oh, it actually is. So you could have like actual boat combat here. Oh, I just no, I didn't destroy the boat. I just got in the boat. But yeah, you could have like actual, oh, I'm getting in all the boats. Okay. You could have like actual like sea battle, like boat combat. Look, I just destroyed that boat. I'm gonna fire at this boat now. Oh, this is cool. This is pretty good. It's not too big, but it's a pretty well-made add-on, so I'll give it a solid like 6 or 7 out of 10. I do like this a lot. More so for the size. It's lower than the quality. It's definitely very high quality, so definitely worth checking out. The last add-on we're gonna be checking out today is the Hidden Elevators add-on by Amon28. I hope I said that okay. I think someone else collaborated on this as well. Of course, you'll be able to find all the credits and things in the MCPDL pages in the description. There are 2 main things in this add-on, as well as all of these items, but we'll get to that in a minute. There's a press table, which you can use to craft some of these items, as well as the elevator. Now, the elevators you can place around. Let me see if I can build up. So let me put another elevator up here. So these elevators, I believe you just have to stand on them, and yes, okay, you just jump to go up. It says wah when you go through the thing. That's actually kind of funny. And then you can crouch to go down. Of course, I don't have one below this, but I can jump to go up a level and then crouch to go down a level. You can see jump, crouch, jump, crouch. Very cool stuff. But the cool thing about this and why it's called hidden elevators is because you can add these, you can give these, like basically you can make them hidden. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an example of making one kind of hidden. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a, I'm gonna throw an elevator up here in this tree. I know this isn't really gonna fit in, but we'll see. And I'm gonna throw an elevator down here. So you can see, you can tell that there's an elevator here, right? Let's say you had a secret chest or a base up here, right? But let's say I throw my spruce log here and you know, it fits in, it blends in with the tree. It's not my best example. And then you throw a grass texture here, and assuming you're in a biome where this grass looked normal and you didn't have RTX on, then you could just, you know, have your hidden elevator. You could throw these textures on. Let me do a better example. Here, I'll turn off RTX for this because I feel like it's a little bit unfair to have RTX on while you're showcasing something like this. But I do want to show an example of like here. Let me just dig down into here and build like a secret underground base. Pretend this is a secret underground base. And then I have an elevator. Oop, I have an elevator down here that will take me down here, or it'll take me up here to my, let me grab some like, I don't know, some oak planks. Here we go. It'll take me up to my, this is my normal base, my non-secret, non-underground base. Also, I think my game shot up to like 90 chunk render distance, so it's gonna be running a little whack for a minute here. Bear with me. So then I throw an oak plank texture on here. I can throw a stone texture on here, and you can see I can go up. I don't know why the down is not working right now. It's kind of annoying, but the oak plank texture does look a little backwards, I'll be honest. But in general, this seems like a pretty cool add-on. You can see, yeah, the textures do show up a little bit strange. But this is pretty neat. I think this could have lots of really cool uses, and the fact that it is survival friendly is nice. Let me go. You see, this is running better in RTX because I have not, my render distance gets messed up. Anyway, definitely would be worth checking out as well. I'll also give this a solid like 5 or 6 out of 10. Still a cool add-on worth checking out. As always, you can get all of these in links in the description if you are interested. They'll take you straight to the MCPDL pages, support the creators, do all that good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching if you made it here. See you later, and goodbye.